Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm talking about the new Pat McGrath Single Eyeshadows that are going to be releasing March 28th. And so by the way, I did film this look. This is my collab with Lulu, also known as Aging Gorgeously 2017 here on YouTube. So I will link that video in the cards. If you really try to remember to do that. But this look should already be up so you can see how I created this look. Super fun. I'm really digging it. So I'm talking about the Pat McGrath eyeshadows that are coming out on 3/28. So this is kind of like before we buy it, okay? Because I have made it easy for you. I have made a list and I've done my research and I have figured out the shades that are re-promoted and what seems to be new to the actual collection that is releasing. So about 2 days ago, Pat McGrath came out and said, oh, I'm doing single shadows. And I was just like, yes, yes. And I looked at the picture. The picture was beautiful and I was just inserted here so you guys can see what I am talking about. And I was like, yes, these shades are beautiful. And then I looked, I was like, okay, well, automatically, I don't need the gold shades because I have so much gold and you know, there are a lot of golds in her palette. So I was like, I don't need those. So there's about 3 or 4 that off the bat, I was definitely interested in. But then when I was looking a little bit further, I was like, wait, a couple of these shades are re-promoted. Then I saw that shade and I was like, wait. So I'm making it easy for you all. I am going to swatch the shades that are re-promoted. I have a list. I have scoured my personal Pat McGrath palettes and I have also scoured her website because there are 2 palettes that I do not have by her. Shocking, huh? Ha ha ha. No, actually 3 palettes that I do not have by her. I do not have the Metalmorphis that released around Christmas time or holiday season. That was the palette that was all the metallic finish. I do not have that palette. I also do not have Platinum Bronze and I do not have Mothership 1 and I cannot think of the proper name of it. But those 3 palettes I do not have. So I went through my palettes and I was like, what are the shade names? Yes, found the shades. Then I checked her website and found the shades in the palettes that I did not have. So unfortunately in the shades that are in the Platinum Bronze, just looking at my notes, I do not have swatches of those, but I will try to like stick an image in there to substitute for that. But everything that I do have in my personal collection, I will swatch for you today so you can see if you would like to pick it up if you do not own any of these palettes. Now she is coming out with 17 new single shadows, okay? So I have the email that just came to my inbox like not too long ago, right before I was preparing for this video, and then my list here, okay? So she is coming out with 3 shadows, 3 finishes, excuse me, to the shadows. We have the silky mattes, we have the major metallics, and the creamy shimmers, okay? Okay, so I stuck on my glasses so I can read the descriptions of the finishes of the eyeshadows and I can see what's going on this phone. So you have 5 shades that are silky mattes out of the 17, and those are the shades Statuesque, Burnished Honey, Deep Velvet, Dark Matter, and Purple Rain. And later on, I will point out which shadows are re-promoted and which shadows are not and which palettes they come from. Those are the silky mattes. Then we have 9 shadows that are characterized as major metallics. They are Divine Mink, Sextrovert, Telepathic Taupe, Enraptured, Lapis Luxury, Synthetica, Crimson Fire, Rose Venus, Corrupt Copper. Creamy shimmers, excuse me, are Gold Standard, Celestial, and Pale Fire. So altogether we have 17 shades. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go through the re-promoted shades. Like I said, at the end, I will put in pictures of the 3 shades that I do not have that are from Platinum Bronze. And then I will try to put a picture in of Crimson Fire. And then of course at the end, we will wrap up and see what we think about these shades. And you know, I'm going to come back on here because I'm going to purchase a couple. So, you know, I'll show you what I bought. And we'll just go from there. So I just wanted you guys to just like see the shadows. Just know that we don't have to buy everything. Or maybe you didn't even realize that a lot of the shades are re-promoted. So let's go ahead and get swatching. The first palette we're going to dip into is La Vie en Rose. So we have two shades that are in La Vie en Rose, and the first one is Pale Fire and the second one is Purple Rain. So this is Pale Fire right here, and this is Purple Rain. Pale Fire is is characterized as a major metallic, and the Purple Rain is a silky matte. So that's Purple Rain. This is Pale Fire. Both beautiful colors. La Vie en Rose. This is a 6-pan palette that came out that goes with Subversive. Okay, so let's go ahead and get swatching. Pale Fire, Purple Rain. These are the two shades from La Vie en Rose. Pale Fire, Purple Rain. The next palette we are jumping into is the Dark Star palette. This came out in the holiday promotions of 2018. It's a 6-pan palette. It is Mothership Subliminal Dark Star 6-pan palette. The two shades in here are Dark Matter and Enraptured. And just to jog your memory, I did just do a video on the Ecstacy kit. Dark Matter is also in here. Dark Matter. This is Dark Matter, and this is Enraptured. Dark Matter is described as a matte, and then Enraptured is described as a major metallic, which it is. The shade is gorgeous. All of these shades are gorgeous. The next palette we're going in is Bronze Temptation. This is also a 6-pan palette that released around the 2018 holiday promotion. And the shade that's in here that is being promoted as a single shadow is Celestial. This is Celestial right here. Celestial is described as a creamy shimmer. This is also a beautiful color, and it's beautiful as a highlighter as well. This is Celestial. Okay, the next palette we're dipping into is Decadence. Decadence is Mothership 4, and Mothership 4 is limited edition. So a lot of the shades actually come from Decadence, which is actually pretty useful considering that this palette is discontinued and currently out of stock. She has not said that she's going to re-release this palette. This palette came out in the beginning of 2018. The shades that we have in Decadence is Gold Standard, Divine Mink, which is right here, Lapis Luxury, right here. So those three shades. And Gold Standard, I will point out, is in the Metalmorphis palette, which is a holiday 6-pan palette that came out in 2018 along with Dark Star and Bronze Temptation. This is Gold Standard, which is a major metallic. Everything in Decadence is major metallic. Gold Standard. Oh my God. This palette, Decadence, if you didn't get your hands on it, oh my goodness. So it's actually pretty good that, you know, 3 of the shades are coming from Decadence. Divine Mink. This shade is gorgeous as well. Lapis Luxury. Ooh, that blue, baby. I just knew I was getting that until I figured out it was in my Decadence palette. That was calling my name on the picture. And I was like, wait, I have that. And this was calling my name too. I was like, wait, I have that. So this is Lapis Luxury. And unfortunately, the last 3 shades, which is Sextrovert, Telepathic Taupe, and Deep Velvet, are in Platinum Bronze, and I am not able to get my hands on that to swatch that for you all. But this is a pretty good idea. So 11 out of the 17 shades that I have been able to research are actually repromoted shades. So we have Pale Fire, we have Purple Rain, we have Dark Matter, we have Enraptured, we have Celestial, we have Gold Standard, we have Divine Mink, we have Lapis Luxury. So there are like 5 shades that seem to be new to her collection, and that is Crimson Fire, which is a major metallic. We have Synthetica, which is a major metallic. Corrupt Copper, a major metallic. Statuesque, which is a silky matte. Burnished Honey, which is silky matte, and then Rose Venus, which is a major metallic. So I'm like super excited about the 5 shades that are coming out. So personally, I think that I will probably pick up the Crimson Fire for sure because I love red shades. So this shade is called Hedonistic. It is so pretty and it's not the same. And Blitz Flame, that's in Mothership 5. Oh my goodness, I love that too. And they're so pretty, and they have somewhat similar, but they're different formulas. But this is a major metallic. It is beautiful. You just cannot deny it. So I will definitely pick up Crimson Fire. I'm definitely picking up Synthetica, which is that beautiful purple that is a major metallic too. That is going to be so pretty. And then I think I'm going to pick up Corrupt Copper as well. And then I definitely want Burnished Honey, which is a matte. And I'm thinking I want Statuesque. Rose Venus, I'm on the fence about, just because I'm like, I don't want to get all these single shadows, but I'm just kind of on the fence about. And then the ones that are in Platinum Bronze, I probably will not pick up, just to be honest. But those are the 5 shades that I have my eyes on. So let me know what you guys think down below. And I hope you guys really found this video helpful. And I didn't want everybody to just go out, buy single shadows at $25 a pop. And we already have a lot of these shades, especially if you're a true Pat McGrath fan. Now, I do think that this is a smart move on her brand, because a lot of the shades, like the 3 shades in here, are definitely discontinued. You know, she did put the gold standard in the Metalmorphis palette. The Dark Star has shown up, and Dark Matter has shown up in Dark Star and in the new Ecstacy kit. But a lot of these other shades, if you're not willing to pay $125, you don't have them. So that way you can get some major metallics in your life. You can get the chance to play with some of the silky mattes. You can get a couple of really punchy shimmer shades, and you can just have some of the experience for what you want to curate it for. Maybe you don't like the palettes. Maybe you don't feel inspired, or maybe you're just like overwhelmed when you look at a Pat McGrath palette, because sometimes they're not very cohesive unless you're talking about, like, what is it, Bronze Seduction or the all gold one. But sometimes you want some fun punchy colors, and you're just like, I don't know what to do with all of this if I don't have a matte. Even though these blend out so well in your crease as a matte, especially like Divine Mink, what is this, Blue Blood, this shade right here, which is Enigma. These are great in the crease, okay? So don't ever be afraid of using these in the crease. So maybe you just don't know what to do with it. So I think that having some of these as single shadows is a smart move. $25, it makes sense, but it's definitely pricey. It definitely adds up when we're talking about single shadows, because more than likely you're going to want more than one single shadow. And I do wish there were a couple more like new shades, you know, maybe a couple fun other matte shades, and maybe she could have just rounded it off to like 20 new shades. I know Pat is definitely giving us new items. She's definitely broadening her customer base by giving us this little mini palette that came with the mascara and the pigment. She's giving us single shadow. So it's very exciting because she's going to have something pretty much for everybody, because people want to try the formula. People are like, they're curious, but people don't want to spend the money. I get it. I didn't want to spend the money until I got 2 as a gift, and now I'm just like, they're not good. I need them. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Are you going to pick up any of the single shadows? I told you what I'm going to pick up. Let me know down below what you're going to grab. And I just hope this video was really helpful, that you were able to see the swatches right here. And I'm so sorry about not having the other 3 palettes, but well, one of them doesn't even matter because the shade that it appears in is right here, which is the gold standard that appears in Decadence and Metalmorphis. But those Platinum Bronze and the Platinum Bronze palette, that's a 6-pan palette, it just wasn't appealing to me. So, you know, I'm not going to buy it just because it's Pat. It wasn't appealing to me. So I will talk to you later. I'm going to show you guys the swatches right here. And just let me know what you guys think. I will see you later, and let me hit my chair dance. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because you know I'll have another video for you very, very soon.